one thing I would like to show you and explain. So I have struggled with mental health for some time. One thing that I did a few years ago was laying in bed and I was just tearing myself apart, and I was telling myself all the bad things and all the things that I've done wrong in my life and how I could do better and all this, and just being the worst person to myself. Um, One thing that I told myself in the middle of all that was to stop. And I found something, I really dug deep and I was like, what is something that I bring to this world? What is one thing that either brings joy to myself or to others, or a combination of both? And that one thing was that I grow flowers. So that's one thing that I always share with people, is find that one thing that brings you joy and happiness, and what gives you purpose and meaning. It could be something as simple as growing some flowers. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big and crazy. I mean, those are just absolutely stunning. And something so small, but it means so much, not only to me, but to the people around me. I get to share that with them, and hopefully, when they're laying in bed at night being mean to themselves, they can remember the one little thing that they do. It could be multiple things, but for me personally, at the time, now that it's changed, but at the time, it was that one very meaningful statement. And I grow flowers. And I mean, how cool is that? Now I can say I grow food, and I decorate my garden with things that I really enjoy. And I have a garden dog who, is always with me in the garden. Those little things just mean so much to me. Not only that, that bed right there, my wife, my amazing wife, put this planter box right in the middle, or right up front when you first enter the garden, so I could plant my favorite flowers, which are zinnias. So that is only planted with zinnias. I think there's probably 30 of them in there. And I look forward to that every single year. And so does this one. Anyway, that's all I have. I just wanted to share that with you.